And good beautiful afternoon, my YouTube friends. We have left Florida officially. I booked it. I put on the miles. I mean, Florida has been really nice to me. Don't get me wrong. I have enjoyed every minute of this winter. Not every minute. There was that 1 week in Daytona that really sucked. Other than that, Florida had been really, really good to me. But I decided it was time to move and move quickly. So I thought, what better way to make that happen just to race out here to Mississippi, my spot here in Gulfport, Mississippi on the beach. It's a little colder here than last time I was here, so I'm wearing a jacket and long pants, so you know I'm cold. But I'm uploading this video with some Nomad internet. There's a link in the video description if you need some mobile unlimited internet. And that's my cozy spot up there. You can smell the salt water, and I was out here just, what, 2 months ago? They've added new, I guess these are tabletops for putting your barley pops on, and those are benches for the campfire. So these are brand new, and that palm tree still needs some love. I don't mind though. I wanted to see the beach one more time because things may change when I get to Texas. I'm not sure. Yes, I have to go to Texas because I got to get the RV inspected and registered and get the new plates put on Tater Tot. So I got to head towards Texas right now. I got my RV Nomad customized plate for the RV, and I got to get rid of this Illinois plate because I do have one coming custom for Tater Tot for Texas. Some of you guys already saw evidence of this in previous videos, but let me show you something new inside the RV and how I'm doing this. All right, so yeah, this is the new piece of workout equipment. I've kind of been just covering it with coats or other things this last couple weeks while it's been in the RV, and I've been testing it out. But it's a Zhiyun 170 stationary bike. Everything is adjustable. The seat is adjustable here. This you can turn and adjust these like that. And the resistance is digital here. This is where I keep it only when I'm driving. This is just where I store it. I don't use it here because that foot pedal will hit the speaker if I do. So let me move the bike out and show you how I use it though. Luckily for me, it doesn't rattle or make any noise while it's over there in that corner, but I set it up right here so that I can sit down and watch TV. Now there's that awesome 2-screen display that talks about all your goals and the time and the distance and the calories. And then you got all the programs and everything. And one thing I love is this fan. Let me turn the fan on. It's not on right now. So it just blows nice cold air right in your face while you're working out. All right, so it rides really comfortably. There's a lot of different positions that you can put your hands in while you're riding it. Also, one of the reasons why I like it so much compared to like my rowing or elliptical is because, ironically, the strongest points on my body are actually my legs and my calves are the strongest point. So that means that I can actually push it quite a bit harder and get a much better cardio workout because I'm utilizing my strongest points to burn those calories. Yes, my legs don't necessarily need more work because they're already kind of pretty strong and pretty fit, I mean, compared to the rest of my body. But because of that, it allows me to push harder and work the midsection and work my arms by... I got 2 of these. These are 2-pound weights for my hands so that I can quickly bring my actual heart rate up. So when I first start, I might start doing some punches or doing some up air stuff or bringing them out like this. And then I'll just kind of watch my heart rate on my Apple phone, or I can put my hands on the sensors and do that. And once I get to like 160, 165, I can put them down, turn the resistance up and get into it and get my 30 minutes of workout on. So I like it a lot. I've been using it for nearly 2 weeks now. And I know a lot of people are going to say it's ridiculous to bring exercise equipment into an RV, but it's a big RV. I got lots of room, and this means enough to me to make it happen. So I have some fitness goals. I'm never going to be able to get back on the food plan that I was at this time last year, but I am going to consume 1,200 calories for the next 3 months, and I'm going to burn 2,400 to 2,500 calories. That's my goal. And also, weight-wise, I'm at 188 right now, but I was up at 210 to start last year, and then I went down to, I think, 172 was my lowest point. So I want to get back to 169. I want to change from 188 to 169 by my birthday on June 5th. That's my goal, but I'm not going to be doing a video series or anything. I just want to let you guys know that I'm thinking about things, and I'm getting Miller 64, only 64 calorie beer. I'm not giving up on Bud Light, but I'm trying something different, and I'm working on my food situation and everything, but I'll be trying to do my 30-minute-a-day workouts on this bad boy, which actually I'm going to do that right now, and then I'm going to shower, and then I'm going to get a couple projects done in the RV, and then I'll get back to you later tonight from the beach. Well, there's no shortage of beauty out here, guys. I ain't gonna lie. It is something magical. It is going to get pretty cold tonight, actually, down into the 20s. So I am going to have to fire up that furnace and stay warm. But stay tuned. We're gonna cut back in the morning and cross into another state. See you in the morning. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Look at this go-getter. Oh, we got a serious problem here. He's calling in backup. I need a SWAT team out here. I've got an RV. I got somebody living in an RV. I'm breaking in. I am breaking up this party. Hey, you in there. How dare you boondock in my city? Get out of here and leave immediately. Get out of here. You can't do that. Yeah, so I just got kicked out of Henderson Point Park here, and the cop is going down, running everybody's license plate and telling us that we all have to leave right now. There's only 3 of us. There's me, one other RV, and that van right there. And he's telling all of us that there has never been any overnight parking at Henderson Point Park. So, good morning, everyone. I obviously didn't sleep very well last night with that rude awakening at 2 a.m. It doesn't happen too often, but it does happen no matter what if you're in an RV. There are some places that just, they're very anti-RV. Now, the police officer, oh, we are so lucky to have such brave men and women of the police force serving and protecting the community from people sleeping in their RV in sub-freezing conditions. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Give that cop an award. Give him a medal for his service last night. He did so good. During a pandemic, sub-freezing conditions. Get out of here. You can't sleep. At one point, I even showed him. I'm like, hey, I will show you on my phone my reservations in Texas. I'm literally on my way there. He says to me, why don't you just go home? At some point, sometimes when you're on the road and you're dealing with people in communities, you have to just kind of read them and understand them and kind of know, oh, you're one of those. Oh, okay, I'm not going to get through to you. You do realize that tourism is the foundation of your city that pays your paycheck, right? And then he said there's never been camping allowed here at this place. Actually, I was here just 2 months ago when you had 10 RVs here. We were pouring money into your community during a pandemic. We ate at your restaurant. We spent money at your casino. I shopped at 3 different touristy locations down the road and bought stuff from your city. And then you have to look at the broader picture, and that is that the community just doesn't need tourism, doesn't want tourism, and is actually anti-tourism, to the point where if you are traveling through here and thinking you're going to spend the night, they will literally kick you out and tell you to go home or go to the next state over. And that has changed in the last 2 months, and I have to look back and say, was I part of that? Was it my fault on YouTube for sharing my wonderful experience of Gulfport 2 months ago to 222,000 people on there and saying, hey, here's a great place to come, get away, enjoy the beach, get some good food, spend some money in the community, and now it's like, I have to completely fall back on that. I don't even know where you can legally park your RV without being kicked out at 2 a.m. So I say this from time to time, stay away from the beach in Mississippi now. Go to Texas, Louisiana, Florida even. There are some places that still do want tourism, and I can't speak on the entire 40-some coastline here of Mississippi, but certainly it looks like the touristy town of Gulfport is now, for some reason, magically overnight anti-tourism, and I'm just sharing that with you. I'm trying to keep a good attitude. I know today is going to be a better day as I explore more into Louisiana, so I'm going to close this video out and start working on the next video and day. It's not COVID. On a lighter note, though, it's been a while since I've done this. Did you notice all of the hidden Q-tips in this video? I hid 19 Q-tips in almost every single clip of this video, including this one right here. Did you spot them? Did you notice them? Did it make you wonder that I wasn't talking about them? It was actually very hard to keep a straight face, and some of them are maybe a little more obvious than others. Some of them I'll bet you won't find, but there are 19 total different Q-tips hidden throughout this entire video. You may have to go back and watch and tell me how many of them you saw naturally, or how many you looked for and saw a second time through as far as Q-tip 2.0. That was a lot of fun for me. Sometimes I just had to add something a little extra to the video just to get through the day, and that was fun. Thanks guys for joining me on this video. We'll get back to Louisiana here in the next video. See you soon. Bye bye.